Alright guys, here's phase 5 Saturday's program. This is an EMOM 8 again. So we have no finisher. We're going to go 3 circuits of EMOMs. The way it's designed is an odd even. So whenever you hear that, that really just means that it's like 2 different exercises. Because we're not going to have everybody starting at the same time. One person will be at one person will be at the other. We're just really using the odd even as a denoter that says like, okay, this is one station, that's another station. Station 1, station 2. Okay? So don't worry too much about the odd even idea. It just splits up the 2 stations. Another thing to think about when we're doing this was, what did you want me to remind me?
They have to talk to Zoom.
Oh yeah, so on EMOMs, we have to make sure that we call out the beginning, next round, like start round 1, because Zoom has trouble hearing the transition on the EMOMs because it doesn't have that rest period. So it's the next one, like start. So as you guys coaching Wednesdays and Saturdays, you need to make sure that you're pretty loud with that start on every single one of the 8 minutes of EMOMs. Okay, so from there, the first one's going to be a rear foot elevated split squat. So rear foot elevated split squat, we have a foot up. As you can see, I have benches stacked on both sides. So there'll be 2 benches here, a bench here with one of the boxes over there. Kind of moving those along here to create space. So we don't want to get too far over there because we have the next set of stations starting in the middle. So we don't want to take up too much space. So you can go ahead and bring those over. Cool part about those bigger boxes is you put it in the middle. One person can be on one side of the box, one person can be on the other side of the box. Just be smart about your layout because you want to make sure that we can fit a big class if we have to inside of it. So rear foot elevated split squat, foot up, tall chest, bring that knee as far down as you can, and up, right? You can also, if you need to see if people need to get a little more depth, especially your taller people, you can always have a pad down, it'll come up and down and touch 2, okay? So what they're going to do is they're going to do 10 on one side. You're going to go ahead and grab, make it a little bit harder. They can do a weight plate here, up and down, or we can modify it for people that need even more, going up and down, that's 4. If you have somebody that has some major knee issues, we can always just stay in this position here, or we can always bring them out of the box and do a step up for them as well, okay? But we're only going to do 10 on one side. The next round through, I do have it switching.
20. No, you don't switch it. It's 20 total on one side.
20 total, sorry. I have 20 total on this one. So you have 20 on one side, and the next round through, we'll switch to 20 on the other leg, okay? So you're really going to burn out that one leg. So round 1 will be 20 on one side, and you'll come out round 2 of those, you'll be 20 on the other side. You're going to pair that together with 10 burpees. Okay, so on the 10 burpees, teach that earlier in the videos this week. Full burpee coming all the way down. Here, good plank back, down, pop, snap, stand tall. Again, teach a good burpee on this. As we drive ourselves back, long, plank, control down, up. We're just not flopping down. Okay, we want control as we pop out of that position. From there, modification to plank burpee. Same idea, kick back, we're just not going all the way down. Stand tall. We can modify that again, so we have 2 ways we can do it. One, we can add a medicine ball and teach a medicine ball incline, or because we have these benches, we can always use the bench as well. Come back and up 2. Remember, that's only 10 of those inside of that minute. Circuit number 2, we're coming over here in the middle. So in this one, we're doing 20 20s on this one, meaning both exercises are going to be doing 20 reps. So for the first minute of that, remember there's going to be 3 separate EMOMs happening at the same time. So in this one here, we'll have the stuff written on the board. So if they're confused on what the rep range is, they can always look up there. So first one's going to be kettlebell swings. So in kettlebell swing, we're going to hike it into the crotch, pull against the thing, get that engagement up the back. We're going to pull against the horns, snap it through, and come through. Snap those hips hard, and quick as you come through, we're going to attack the zipper. So we're going to keep it nice and tight to the body. Slight knee bend, don't squat. Right? Keep it tight, controlled, snap. Your glutes coming through. Modification for that, if somebody can't do that, the reason somebody wouldn't be able to do that is 1, they've never learned it before, and we probably needed to teach them how to do a kettlebell swing. 2, they have a bad lower back, okay? So on this one here, tall chest, driving towards that kettlebell RDL back. 1, 2, so forth. One of the rules that me and Nate created a long time ago that seems to be pretty good, you should be able to do a 50-pound kettlebell RDL to be able to do a kettlebell swing. So you kind of got to get stronger before you should be able to do a kettlebell swing. So try to get them to do heavier kettlebell RDLs before you move them over to swings too early. Okay, so then we're going to have that paired together. So exercise number 2, that's minute 1. Minute 2 is going to be this guy here. We're going to do squat jumps. Medicine ball squat jump, hug, squat down. 20 reps of this. So 20 reps there, 20 reps of this. Modification, we bench ball squats. From there, since we have the racks up here, we're going to mix it up a little bit. The third modification, if somebody can't squat, they're just going to do a rack squat. Up. And down. Okay, our last right here. This one we're going to be lying down the whole time. So we'll get their weight, they'll grab their weights from over there. First thing to teach somebody how to do a floor press is actually how to put the weights on their body. Because if the weights get heavier, you gotta figure out how to do it right. So what you wanna do is you wanna pull it up to their knee and pull it up to the other knee first, right? Then from there, it's gonna fall back in position, elbows down. Glutes tight, abs tight, everything like that. We do want those knees tucked so that their back is flat against the ground. We're pressing and squeezing hard in the middle, back down. Squeeze hard in the middle, back down. We're doing 10 reps on that one, and I want it to be a relatively challenging 10 reps. When they're done with their 10 reps, they'll drop it down. From there, we have 20 reps, so we rest until the end of that minute, and then we start the next minute with heel-to-heel touches. On the heel-to-heel touch, crunch position up, touching those heels, try to really chase down after it. One. I'm doing this slow and control. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 20 total on that. Slow and controlled. That one we might adjust if we find this a little too easy. We might adjust that one down the road if we have to, okay?